Sir, in fact, a hybrid mission was undertaken to rescue people stranded near the Kotmale area. A specially trained guide was winched down from the helicopter into an inaccessible location and then guided the stranded tourists and others to a pre-designated helipad. The helicopter subsequently contacted the guide officer at the Kotmale helipad and 24 people were evacuated to Colombo. The rescued individuals included 12 Indians, 10 other foreign nationals and 2 Sri Lankans, is what we are learning. Belly, my colleague, is also joining us at this point in time to give us the latest updates. Belly, in fact, India going all out using technology, using its defense and air strength to make sure that minimizing lives lost and damage to property is at least tried.
Absolutely, Vineet. So, as a part of the Operation Sagar Bandhu, the Indian Air Force Mi-17s have rescued around 24 stranded passengers in Sri Lanka and had airlifted critical casualties among these, not only from the flood-affected areas, but also the landslides that had occurred, due to this flooding. And this was a hybrid rescue mission that was carried out by the Mi-17 helicopters on Sunday to evacuate stranded passengers in Sri Lanka. Garud Commando was winched down into a restricted area and guided the group to a designated helipad at Kotmale via a cross-country route. Once contact was established at the helipad, 24 passengers were airlifted to Colombo, including 12 Indians, 10 foreign nationals, and 2 Sri Lankans. So, additionally, 3 critical injured individuals were also flown to Colombo for medical care. Earlier in the day, 40 Sri Lankan army personnel were also airlifted from the Diyatawala army camp to the Kotmale helipad in the landslide-affected region. Back to you, Vinny.
All right. Let me also, in fact, rope in Dr. Ranjan Patnaik into this conversation. Dr. Patnaik, what has been, sir, your observation and assessment of the kind of destruction and damage that we have seen as a result of this cyclone, and what do you think India should be doing at this point in time? Although the rains have stopped, there is a trail of massive destruction which is going to continue to, in fact, bother as well as put citizens in danger.
Yeah, namaskar. So, as you said, yeah, this is a cyclonic storm, of course, and each cyclone is unique. Whenever any cyclone is forming, it has a damage potential with respect to rain, with strong winds, storm surge. These are the damage potential. So, actually, we are also giving warning well in advance. So, on 13th of November itself, when we are giving our weekly thing, we gave this thing, there will be genesis, because formation of the system over the South Bay of Bengal. So, accordingly, 25th, it was a low pressure area. It started as a low pressure area, Southwest Bay on South Sri Lanka coast. But what happened, because large scale destruction that has happened, once it is intensified to well marked low pressure area, 26, then 27 depression, deep depression, and 27 also it became cyclonic storm. So, while this thing, the movement was very slow over the Sri Lanka region, and that's why it has given huge rainfall. So, 2-3 days rainfall was very huge amount of rainfall, and that has caused large scale destruction over the Sri Lanka region associated with rain as well as strong wind. But after that thing, when it has come to the North Sri Lanka and our Southwest Bay and the adjoining Tamil Nadu region, now it is about what we predicted, 70 to 80 kilometer and gusting to 90 kilometer. That means the cyclonic storm. And also we gave warning to our Tamil Nadu region, Karaikal, Puducherry, extremely heavy rainfall. What we predicted, extremely heavy rainfall also, some of the stations have reported this extremely heavy rainfall. And wind speed also now we are getting what we are predicting, what we predicted about 70 to 80. So some of the stations reported 76 kilometers per hour, some of the observation. So it is, though it is not a very severe cyclonic storm or severe cyclone storm, very severe cyclone storm, extremely severe cyclone storm, super cyclone storm. These are the 4 upper categories. So this is just a cyclonic storm, but still it has caused a large scale damage over the, particularly over the Sri Lanka region, because it is very slowly moving and it will remain for many days, 2-3 days over the Sri Lanka area, and given large amount of rainfall and strong wind. But over our region, yes, it is also given extremely heavy rainfall. But as you were mentioning, that 3 deaths are there. So we also got the news. There are some death because of wall collapse, etc. But yes, but comparatively, the Sri Lanka damage was more. And as a part of the WMO, actually IMD Regional Meteorological Center, that is acting as a regional center for this entire North Bay of Bengal countries. So we are continuously giving this warning from beginning, and also the rainfall warning, all the severe weather warning to even Sri Lanka. So several bulletins we are issuing, not only for the international. So every time whenever we are issuing a bulletin or warning bulletin associated with cycling, there are 2 parts. One is national bulletin, that is for our national use, and also there is international bulletin, that is RSMC, what we call Regional Specialized Meteorology Center, which IMD is the nodal for the North India. So that through that we are continuously giving the warning to the Sri Lanka from very beginning.